It doesn't make sense to use pesticides and chemicals around your house when you have little guys like Chip around. And it seems, for peace of mind, it makes a lot more sense to settle on a style that everything that you use in the garden is good for your pet, good for your children, good for yourself. And so that's what we focus on, and that's the focus of this video. I'm John Valentino here with Chip. I'm a landscape architect and a landscape contractor, and we've been installing and maintaining gardens and selling plants and doing designs for about 41 years now. So the premise of our ChipChat is that Chip likes to chat a little, and he's very inquisitive about gardening topics. He goes with me on all our jobs, and he listens to the concerns of our customers. Many times those concerns involve the most important part of gardening, which is quality of soil. The first one is startling to most people when I say it. I know the first time Chip heard it, he was aghast that this was a fact. But it's true that plant pest and disease is directly related to soil quality. "75% of pests that impact all the problems you have in your gardens, whether they be tomato hornworms or aphid or whatever, 75% of them start their life cycle in the soil." And that may not sound like a earth-breaking, earth-shattering revelation, but if they start their life cycle in the soil, that means if you have soil with complex life, where beneficial fungi and bacteria and all kinds of living organisms are eating things, that those bad pests will not make it past the soil stage because they will be eaten by the beneficial life in the soil. So this is why we focus on soil life in all of our products, and why compost is excellent for your soil, and why organic means living. The whole focus of all of your efforts is to maximize complex life in your soil, which will get rid of many of those 75% of pests that start their life cycle in the soil. Most gardeners talk about the fact that if you have healthy plants, they seem to be more resistant or unappetizing to pests. And the reason for that is most garden pests lack a liver, and so they can't digest amino acids. And so plants high in amino acids, in other words, very healthy plants, are unattractive to pests because they lack a liver, they can't digest the amino acids, and so they leave healthy plants alone. Our fourth point is one that kind of flies under the radar, but it's 100% true, and that is plants can produce their own insecticide and fungicide. They do it with a technical adaptation called chitosan. Chitosan is manufactured by plants. Bad insects and diseases and even bad fungi and bacteria have chitin in their makeup. And when plants detect chitin, they go through this mechanism, if they're fed with the proper enzymes and the proper life in the soil, to create chitosan, which then defeats pests and diseases. So they have this mechanism that they can create their own natural insecticides and fungicides. That's a pretty powerful reality when you don't have to rely on things that are toxic to your pets and your kids. Allow the plants to do their own work and be self-sustaining by building healthy life in the soil. That's the foundation of them being able to create their own pesticides. Are there pests that are particularly problematic for you? Maybe you have certain plants that get the same thing every year. Let us know what your problems are with pests, and we'll see if we can address it. Either Chip can chat about it, or we can send you an email or something. Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, click on the subscribe button and check out John and Bob's on social media.